Shalom and welcome to Mitzvah Torah. This year is entitled The Halachot of a Woman Covering Her Hair. Basic overview. So on Shavuot night, the third topic is Ra'an Moed Nashim. It's the Nashim from Ketuvah. It talks about a woman covering her hair. It's a mitzvah from the Torah for a woman to cover her hair. And there's a lot of details involved. There's a quick overview of some things that we mentioned on the holy night of Kabbalat Torah. In terms of the shiur, how much has to be covered, it's not that clear from the Gemara itself exactly what the shiur is. There's different ways to learn the Gemara, and there are basically three opinions that have come out over the years from the Rishonim, Achronim. One is it has to be totally covered, 100% covered. And many in the Hasidic world, for sure, in the Yeshivish world, it has to be totally covered. Rav Moshe held there's leeway up to a tefach. Tefach doesn't mean this amount all around, because that would be equal to many, many tefachim. It would mean like a finger or 2 fingers wide over a couple centimeters area, and that will add up to a tefach. Okay, so it can't be a tefach wide all around. There would be many tefachim. It would be like 2 fingers across the front. And that hair could be left out. According to Rav Moshe, it's ideal, acceptable. I want us to look through Rav Moshe Tshuva, but he basically says that would be fine, that'd be all right. And a third opinion is, based on the Rashba, that the hair that's left out, even if it's more than a tefach, depends on how one learns the Rashba, quoted in Ayin Hey and Or Chaim, so even if more is left out, what exactly the amount is subject to dispute. We have the 3 basic approaches that it has to be totally covered. It's an erva that has to be covered. We have up to a tefach, because it says tefach be'isha erva. The Gemara says so up to tefach may be fine, and then some say even more than a tefach. But for a person to go ahead, this should be like any other shaila in halacha, where it's not just a woman just does whatever she feels. I feel like just wearing a small little bandana on my head and just having a sign that my hair is covered. Is that for Rav? What is the shear? The basic 3 is the totally covered up to tefach, and then some hair left out according to the Rash. But that's being examined what exactly that means. Each person has to talk to a posik. What exactly does that mean? And it shouldn't just be like in any area, a person just does what he or she feels. It should be based on an analysis and talking to the posek and seeing what the posek says. That's a basic overview. Some points we saw on Shavuot night. We also discussed the idea of a Shaitel versus a Tichel, while Rav Vadia is very against the idea of a Shaitel. Simple Pshat Shulchan Aruch Mishnah Berurah is that a Shaitel is fine. Shulchan Aruch talks about a Pe'anachrit. Mishnah Berurah talks about it as well. He does say an area where no one is wearing it, it might be marked ayin, because people won't even know that you're wearing a Shaitel. No one is used to it. They're all used to mitpachat, the techel. But otherwise, he seems to be, from the simple reading of Mishnah, that he is fine with it. And you have different pashkavilas and things that go out today that he says us, he says usher. Rav Vadia is the major posik that says usher. He's very harif and strong against it, while others are more lenient based on the Ramah and the Mishnah Berurah. Shalom.